Once upon a time, there was a boy named Frank who moved into an old house with his parents. This house stood on the outskirts of the city, and there was always a mysterious atmosphere in it. At first, Frank liked it here. The building was shabby, but at the same time alluringly intriguing. However, he soon discovered that the old house concealed a terrifying secret. Every night, strange sounds could be heard from the room on the second floor, creaking, knocking, and an inhuman howl that gave the boy goosebumps. His parents attributed this to the age of the building, but Frank felt that it was something more. Despite Frank's pleas to stay with him at night, his parents sent him to bed in his room, which was located just below that very room on the second floor. With the setting sun, a noisy performance began first. Barely audible whispers could be heard, which gradually turned into loud pounding, as if someone was angrily beating the floor, followed by a terrible howl that slowly moved around the room upstairs. One night, when his fear had reached its peak, Frank couldn't take it anymore. He decided to find out what was happening in the room on the second floor. Overcome with excitement, he crept up the stairs. Each step creaked under his feet, as if warning of approaching something sinister. Approaching the door of the forbidden room, the boy stopped, trying to calm his racing heart. The door was ajar. Frank slowly pushed it open, and what he saw was forever etched in his memory. The room was dimly lit. Only the moonlight illuminated its dilapidated furniture and floors, and in the center of the room stood the monster from the second floor. The creature seemed to be made of shadows and human flesh. Its eyes were like the night sky, and its mouth was full of razor-sharp teeth. It stared at Frank intently, making sounds that the boy would now hear in his nightmares. Frank wanted to scream, but fear choked his throat. The monster moved, taking a step towards him. The boy stepped back, stumbled, and fell. The creature leaned over him. Its breath was cold and damp. It whispered a single word, the true horror of which made Frank lose consciousness. Sleep. When Frank woke up, dawn was already illuminating his room. The monster was nowhere to be seen, and the boy thought that it was just a sinister dream. But every evening the sounds returned, and the boy realized that the creature was waiting for him every night, bringing with it sleepless hours of torment and terror that awaited him from the darkness on the second floor.